Alright, what is up? So, I got a gimbal. I'm gonna see if it works. It's kind of tilting though. I gotta figure out how to use this. There we go. Alright, so this is the hotel room, the Hilton Odaiba. This hotel is awesome. So you have a porch. Right outside you have the Statue of Liberty, the Tokyo Statue of Liberty. Oops. Trying to balance this out better. Cool. Alright, there we go. So I have a ton of energy this time. Compared to last time. So I'm probably gonna go for a walk, kind of like down the beach area down there, and then I'm gonna get some food. But yeah, this is Odaiba. So there's shopping malls all over Odaiba. That's a shopping mall there. And you have a lot over there, which is about a 10-minute walk from here. And then you have basically the entrance to Tokyo Bay, and then you have Minato. Well, this is technically Minato, but Minato's all the way over there. And then all the way up there is Ginza and like Tokyo Station and all that. Cool. So let's see, I just gotta grab a few things. Grab a charger for my phone in case it starts to die. So I got my phone's attached. I got Wi-Fi. I got my passport. All right. Zip this backpack up. Oops, I don't know what I hit. All right. Cool. Alright, so far this thing works pretty cool. This gimbal. Cool. Alright, so hopefully they don't mind me recording through the front lobby. Just had to make sure I had my room key. Tie my shoe real quick. Alright, give me 1 second, gotta tie my shoe. Alright, I'm gonna have to reset it here in a second. There we go. Alright, cool. You can't fall asleep, Mark. Sorry, I had to tie my shoe. Mark, I'm sorry you can't fall asleep. So the gimbal's working pretty good, although it's crooked now after I set it down, so I gotta try and fix that. There we go, that's better. Cool. Go up. Cool. Too excited. Yeah, that's how I was when I first came. So I would highly recommend sleeping on the flight because I have a ton more energy this time around than the first time. So Aqua City is one of the many malls that Odaiba has. There's tons of them though here. My favorite's probably, well, Venus Fort's really cool because it has a ton of unique shops in it, and it's kind of like the, oh, what is it? You know, the Italian hotel in Vegas. There we go. But I probably won't be going to the Venice Fort tonight just because it's kind of late, isn't it? I don't know what time it is because it doesn't tell me when I'm streaming. So that's the bridge. There's the Statue of Liberty. So we're gonna walk down, all the way down the beach of Odaiba. We're probably gonna go check out the, it's 7? Thanks, Mark. So we're gonna go check out like these, it's an old fortification. Odaiba used to be a military installation. It was all man-built to defend Tokyo. But then World War II happened and it got flattened. And so now it's like the luxury, super high-tech district of Tokyo. A lot of people taking pictures here. Keep it there. Oh, well, now it's like crooked the other way. All right. Well, we'll work with this. Excuse me. So hopefully, because I bought this gimbal for, it was like the cheapest one available. Hopefully it solves the motion sickness issue that you get when you're just like walking with a phone and recording. That's what the goal was, at least. It's a lot better. Good, good. Boom. All right, now it's like really, now it's a lot more even. At least from my perspective, maybe it doesn't matter all that much. So there's a cruise ship over there. I'm gonna go down here and get that big boat. And all these tiny boats down here, most of them start off in Saksa, and they go all the way down the river to the bay entrance and the open to Pacific. And they serve you dinner on them. It's like, I think it's like $100, but it's supposed to be really good food. And I think it's all you can drink too. And it's like, I don't know, 60 to 90 minutes. Cool. Howdy. There's also a lot of, this is more where a lot of tourists stay, because there's a lot of really nice hotels. So if you're looking for English speakers, this is the area to come to. But it's also really popular amongst the Japanese because you have all the super high tech, like the Toyota museums here. You have the Mori Arts Digital Museum, the super advanced, super cool museum. And the prices went down. I noticed on the train that the fare to get here is a lot cheaper now, which is nice. All in all, it cost me like, I want to say $23 to get from the airport to here. It took about an hour and a half to get from the airport to here, I guess. Because I left at 5, got here about 6:45, so an hour and 45 minutes. I forgot my flip-flops, which they told us to bring for Okinawa, so hopefully I can find some here. I'm sure I can. I'm sure I can buy some in Okinawa too. Getting maybe. Oops, wrong way. There we go. Ooh, cool. All right. You can go to the end there and get some good views, but we're just gonna keep walking. So I want to get to that area over there. People say it's really cool at night, so I have to walk all the way around though. There we go. Hello. Don't know what happened there. Yeah, I have 4G right now. So you can get a better view of those boats I was talking about. Yeah, it keeps disconnecting. I don't know why. I think it's because maybe I only have 4G instead of LTE, which kind of sucks, but the internet equipment I'm using is Huawei. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's that huge Chinese telecommunications company that President Trump just banned from the US, but it's prominent here. There's some good views of the bridge in Tokyo. Recording with this thing is a lot easier because you just have a handle instead of having to grab the whole phone. So there are like some people dipping their feet in the water, but nobody's in the water actually. I don't know how warm or cold it is. I would think it's cold. That's just what I would think, but I don't know. We'll go find out. You see, I should have brought my flip-flops. I don't like walking in sand with shoes. There's some shells. It's actually kind of warm. It's not like warm, it's kind of like, you could go in it for sure. It's like kind of cold warm, I don't know. It's a good temperature, especially if it was really hot out. But right now it's like the perfect temperature. At least here in Odaiba. Because when I got here, it was hot. It was hot, humid and hot. You can see the train coming across the bridge. So that's how the that's how you get here. So the bridge is like 2 levels, kind of like the bridge, you know, in it's like connects San Francisco and Oakland. But the bottom part's for trains, and the top part's for cars. And another way to get to Odaiba is by the it's called the teleport, and you go underneath the Tokyo Bay. And yeah, so there's 2 ways: over the bridge or underneath the water. Yeah, Odaiba's a super, especially in the evening, like you want to come during sunset. You know, there's not that many people compared to the rest of Tokyo. It's gonna be a little bit more expensive for restaurants and stuff, but it's peaceful. It's a lot cooler than the rest of Tokyo because you have like an ocean breeze coming in. The thing that sucked before, at least when I was, it seems like the price dropped though. Because I remember it used to be expensive to come over here using the train. But this time it was a lot cheaper. At least that's what I think. I could be very wrong. There's those boats again with that huge cruise ship. But yeah, those small boats, I want to do that. It seems like a lot of fun. And you can also get here by ferry. I don't know how much that is. I don't even know where the ferries come in at though. It must be down on the southern part of the island. So I've actually never been to this bit before, because I remember the one time I was going to go here, I'd walked like 25 miles that day, and my legs were killing me by the time I got, like, I remember I got to this exact point, but I'm feeling really good now. I'm just a little hungry. The food on the flight was terrible. It was actually gross, I thought. I ate the rice, and that was it. So bring some snacks. Would highly recommend. Just make sure you throw it away if it's like meat or fruit or like a nut before you go through customs. Otherwise you'll get yelled at and it'll be confiscated. So there's the Hilton. That's where I'm staying. You have the Grand Nico behind it, which is taller, much taller. Then you have the really famous building with the sphere in the middle. You actually go up in the sphere, but I think it's kind of pricey to do so. I have to look into it. But the Hilton Odaiba is an incredible hotel. It can be really expensive though, so get that Hilton discount because otherwise it's like $300 to $500. And it has everything, the pool, workout area. Beautiful area. So I don't know how well you guys can see right now though. I almost need like a light. I don't want to shine it on people. Because I don't know if it's because my brightness is down or what, because on my screen here it looks really dark, but it's not that dark out. Maybe hopefully just my brightness is down. This looks really cool though. This is the pathway. I don't know how well you can see it though, because I cannot see it well on the camera. Hopefully you can see it well. I could always download this and turn the brightness way up, I guess, too. See if that helps at all. crazy now. So we can get up really close to the bridge now. Restrooms. There's another pretty decently sized ship way out there. Well, not way out there, but it's coming in. Now we're really close to the Rainbow Bridge, which is what the bridge is called. Massive, massive bridge. Oh, you can see the Ferris wheel way over there. It's one of the tallest in the world. So this was read the history. It was a gun battery built by the Edo shogunate in 1853 off the shore of Shinagawa in preparation for the arrival of the black ships commanded by Commodore Matthew Perry, who was United States Navy. It was designated as a National Historic Site at Shinagawa, Odaiba in 1926. It is the closest place where you can see the Rainbow Bridge. Grass is beautifully green in the park, where it is well known for cherry blossoms in the spring. When you come to Odaiba, visit the historical Odaiba Park. Let's go take a look at it. So, being a history nerd, the black ship incident is a very monumental point in Japanese history, because basically the Americans and the British and the Russians wanted access to Asian ports. So they had forced China to open up 5 ports. And that's kind of how the British started to acquire all, like, Hong Kong. And so the Japanese saw that and they're like, well, we don't want that to happen to us. And they thought they had time to prepare. And then the United States showed up with Commodore Matthew Perry with what at the time was like half of the U.S. Navy came into Tokyo Bay and demanded that Japan open up its ports. And, well, Japan had no choice but to open up their ports. So the United States gave them a very unfair trade treaty that basically opened up it opened up several ports for the United States and Russia and the United Kingdom. And those ports were, they're duty-free, no tariffs, and Americans were immune from local law. I mean, they literally couldn't be touched, and a lot of those kind of rules and stuff were around up until World War II, which is, from the Japanese perspective, there's some legitimacy there to be angry at the United States. And it is super peaceful here. There's like nobody here. So if you ever needed solitude in Tokyo, this would be the place to come, I guess. because you can't really find it anywhere else. You can go to the parks, but there's still gonna be people. I've ran across like one couple actually inside the park, and then it's really dark down there. I'm not gonna go that way, but I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, there's like really cool pathways and stuff to explore during sunset. This would be gorgeous, I think. And there's some benches here, so you can sit at the edge and look at Tokyo. Oh, you can see Tokyo Tower right through the support pillars of the bridge right there. It's all lit up. Can't go past this point, but it looks like a really old dock. Oh, there is somebody over there. No entry beyond this point. Cool. So that's where I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna go get me some dinner, and I don't know what I'm gonna do after that. Maybe I'll go to the that one shopping mall, because I've never actually been inside that one. So maybe I'll go there before that closes. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go get a katsu sandwich, because that sounds really good right now. I've been craving one of those for a long time. All right, well, hope you guys liked it. I hope it's not as dark as it looks like on my phone, but there's not much you can do about that. All right. Anyways, guys, I will